Yay. Okay. Okay, we got our life together. All right.
Yeah.
I need like a producer behind the scenes because anyway, welcome to another episode of Coconut Connection. I'm your host G.
And this is Jade.
And we have a special guest, my cousin Miley, who she's a jet setter. She just came.
Yes. Yes.
She just came back from Oahu. So thank you for coming. So like we always start off like highs and lows. So let's start low and then we'll end high.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Miley?
Or you want to think about it?
Oh, you gotta think about it.
You go first so
Yeah.
that I can follow your model. So model for me, okay?
Yeah, mine today is kind of weird because you can flip a flop them but
okay.
I'll let you go first.
Oh, okay. Low. Low. My low. You know, I didn't have a lot of lows, but I did feel a certain type of way, to be short about it. Like, I was on the bargaining team for our school or for our union, and we have a tentative, and there was a minority of people that had comments about criticism about it, and that kind of brought me down because I was like, I've been working on this for like, not as about me, but I'm just saying, like, trust me, it was a hard fought battle, and the powers
Yes.
that be are tough. So that kind of brought me down.
Yeah, I can see that was tough. You had a long fight on that one. Mine, we have a new office administrator starting, and although he's very well educated, he has big law firm experience. You don't know how he's going to be for the collective, right? Or how the pool of assistants. So
Mhm.
that's a bit of like uncertainty
Mhm.
that's going on. So we shall see.
Okay.
Milo, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Milo is I can't find my computer.
Oh, that's
a horrible low.
I know. I'm really concerned that it may have been left at the airport because it was a case. It was like
Oh, no.
I was carrying it like a book in a case in a soft
Yeah.
suit, like the whole ride home. We had bags though, not me personally. We only had our regular bag,
Yeah.
but my family traveling with us, they had a lot of things, and I'm just afraid to get lost in the mix. So I'll figure that out after.
We're gonna put it out into the universe that it's
Yeah.
safe and it's fine and it'll be
It's
fine.
somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yes.
I
Anyway.
would say my high this week would be settling on a contract. I know it's boring for the audience out there, but it's a big deal for teachers.
It's a very big
We've been
deal.
half of a contract for almost more than a year now. So no, almost a year now. So yeah, I'm working on a song right now that has to do
Ooh.
with the agreement, and it's based on the Rent Seasons of Love.
Oh, I love it.
Because it's almost a year, so it's like 500, so I'd say 5,000. I
That's
was going
good.
crazy. It would be like 12 midnight. I'm like, I'm going crazy right now. Like, I don't know. I need to sing. I need to listen to music or something. So that was my high.
I can't wait to hear that.
Oh yeah.
My high is, and it may seem like a low, but I actually came to a realization about who kind of like my real true friends, or like I kind of realized what role certain friends in my life at work played, and now I'm able to put them in the proper shelf, where I don't have the expectation that there are my close Judies, but and that saves a lot of hurt for me in the long run. So I think that's my high.
Yes, awesome lessons.
That it's hard though, right? Those
Yes.
kind of lessons they're not easy, but it's better to learn sooner rather than later,
Yeah.
than make that mistake. What about you?
So true. My high this week was that, well, I was on Oahu for celebration of life for my uncle, but we had some time, so we went to the palace and my dad had never been, and I've
Oh,
been.
really?
Oh.
No way.
It's never been, and I've been before, and it's just amazing if you get a chance ever. The tour is
Mhm.
really good, and like everything that you ever learned about the history of the Hawaiian Kingdom
Wow.
life, and it's just really, it was beautiful. But we had a special private tour, and he loved it.
Oh,
And I
wow.
had been, and I had, already knew a lot. He knew a lot already, but we just learned so much more. And then my 15-year-old actually had an amazing time, and he learned so much too. So
Wow.
that
That's
was really,
cool.
it's
Oh,
beautiful if you ever get a chance. It's like, it's very tragic though. It's very sad.
Yeah, very sad. I know.
Mhm.
I'm like thinking I probably like maybe went a long time ago, but I don't remember it. So I would love to do that tour for sure. But well, that sounds really good. Well, I'm glad you made it back safely. And I'm glad you had, a celebration. And I know I remember your uncle very. I mean, I didn't plan this at all, but I remember your uncle like growing up. So I'm sure, yeah, he's gonna be missed, and he's very kind to me. So I always remember that. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I did bring back, like, I'm pretty sure I brought back an extra 5 pounds, possibly 7, but it was great, totally worth it.
Extra luggage.
Yeah, drinking water all day.
Yeah. No, that's good though. That's good. That's good. All right. So a good segue because
that's right. I like.
we're gonna talk about food. Okay. And I need you guys to play along, and I will play along with you. So basically what we're gonna do is a food bracket. So I'm gonna ask you this or that, and you're gonna pick, gonna write down who wins, like the food who wins. And then if we ever get, I don't know how long this is gonna take, and I don't want it to take 2 hours, but like depending on the time, we'll have them battle each other, and then we'll see who wins the whole bracket. So
I always lose, so that's just
no, the food is gonna win.
Oh, the
We're
food's
not
gonna-
competing
okay.
against each other. The
Okay.
food's competing with each other. So okay, let's see. Let me get my PowerPoint up.
This is
So
awesome. It's like March Madness.
yeah, like March Madness.
April.
Exactly. And let's
Okay.
see. Up, that's not it. I have so many tabs open, it's not even funny. Okay.
They say that represents what's going on in your brain.
Oh no. Okay, let's see. Can you see that?
Yes, I love
Okay.
it.
Okay. So what I'm going to do for the people that cannot see, I'm going to describe the food that we're talking about. And I think most of these foods we've grown up on, if not some, so you can vote however you want to vote. And yeah, let's see if I feel like this is going to be easy, but it's just an experiment. So let's see. Okay, so these are the first two.
Ooh, my favorite.
Okay, so I'm showing spam musubi. So it's spam rice and it's wrapped with nori or like seaweed. I found this other picture on there. Some people put like teriyaki sauce on it.
Yes, like a sweet sort of soy sauce sort
Yeah.
of glaze.
I'm just like a fan of just plain, but I'll eat it.
I like them both. I like it all.
I'll eat it.
I like it all. I don't
If somebody else is making it, I'm eating it. So and then okay, so that's that. And then the other one is okay, there it goes. Empanadas.
Ooh, empanada.
So it could be any type of empanada, but I think the ones that I've seen at like say parties are like meat ones.
Yeah. Or chicken. Yeah, meat.
Meat
Yes.
ones, empanadas. All right. So have you had an empanada, Miley?
They're like my favorite. And we have an empanada shop nearby.
Ooh, what?
FedEx.
Okay,
Next
so
time I see you, I will definitely bring
So these are the two that are battling against each other. Which one would you pick?
Oh, that is tough.
I already have my favorite.
Spam or empanada? And I'm saying any feeling of empanada, but meat mainly.
I love the meat empanadas all day long. However, I have to stay true to my roots and say spam musubi.
I'm going to second that because it is my ultimate fave.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna say spam needs to be 2. Okay, that was
Yay.
the easy one. That was the easy one. Okay, so that's. I
I
mean,
want to premise it by I love it all, but because for the
want
sake
it
of
all.
the
Oh,
bracket,
Johnny's here
I have to choose.
for the sake of the bracket. Exactly. That's
Hello.
Miley. I know Johnny's sleepy right now. He said, "What's up, Philip?" Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
Johnny said, "Happy birthday,
Oh,
belated."
Belated happy birthday.
Yeah, ours is in March. March 29th.
yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so veggie lumpia, which is the
Mm,
kind that my grandmother used to make. She did
yes.
Oh my
veggie
God.
lumpia.
That's
I
so
try to
already.
recreate that. Yeah, I try to
Gotta have it with the vinegar sauce.
vinegar. Yeah, definitely.
Garlic.
Or Shanghai lumpia, which is
Oh my
the only
God.
meat one, and they're smaller, but they're
Oh.
skinnier.
Ooh,
So here are the
Damn
2 choices: veggie lumpia
damn it.
or Shanghai lumpia. So the veggie or the meat.
It's unfair.
That's so wrong.
It is. Oh.
Like this
Okay.
Shanghai lumpia, you could just like keep on popping it in your
Yes,
and
yes.
it's gone.
I can have the whole plate. Like I am not sharing with anybody.
The veggie lumpia, I don't think I get it enough, but I think it's more nostalgic for me. Like because I don't know a lot of people that make it very well.
Very true.
And make it like my grandmother makes it. But those are the 2. Somebody said, like, what do you do with, your leftover lumpia? And the answer to that is there shouldn't be leftover lumpia.
Refry it. You got to
There's
refry it.
there's something wrong with it if there's leftover. Okay, so what do you think, Jade?
I say I'm gonna go with Shanghai.
Okay, Shanghai, 1 for Shanghai. I'm gonna go with veggie because I'm a nostalgic person. So
I would say veggie also because I just never had it the way our grandma used to make it.
nobody makes it like
Yeah,
that. I'm
yeah.
in charge. I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, you
There's
got to
our
make it right.
crunch.
You
Yes.
got
Yeah, she made it with what? Green beans, garbanzo beans,
oh
carrot,
Bean
oh,
sprouts.
bean
Bean
sprouts.
sprouts.
And it was so good. I don't know what it is, but it was so good. It had no meat in it. It was so good. Okay, so veggie
good.
lumpia wins that round. Okay, so corned
Oh my God.
beef hash, rice and eggs, or spam, eggs, and rice.
come on.
And I just put this picture on here. Okay, I have to describe it to people, right? I forgot. The lumpia was actually kind of like egg rolls, but they're Filipino like style egg rolls. So this one, I will have to tell the listeners that in Hawaii at McDonald's they have spam and rice, and they have Portuguese sausage and eggs and rice, but
Oof.
they also yeah, that's like a regular thing on their menu. So I just had to put that one there. So I think it's self-explanatory. So the first one is corned beef hash, rice, and eggs.
So good.
And I'm kind of like I like the canned one, the canned corned beef hash.
Yes, canned
one.
corned beef.
And then there's spam, eggs, and rice. So spam comes from the can again, guys, and then eggs and rice. So which do you prefer?
I'm gonna let Miley answer that one first.
Okay, they're both 5-star meals, like Michelin all day long.
Exactly.
But I would have to say the spam and eggs and rice because it's so convenient and
Yes,
like PB&J. That's all I have to.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I'm gonna say spam and eggs and rice too. Only because I feel like with the corned beef hash, it has to be. I feel like it's more consistent with the spam because it comes from the can, and I just like the plain kind. I don't like all the flavor spams, but the corned beef hash, it just depends on the what can it is and what brand it is and how they cook it. I like it a little burnt. I like it a little cooked, but so
And I like of course, the spam, eggs, and rice is the comfort breakfast, the
Mhm.
meal that you're like when you just
Oh
want
my
to remember,
God.
like just that comfort of childhood and just
The smell
satisfaction.
of breakfast.
Oh, so good. That's like with
You know,
adobo breakfast
you
is
know,
right up there.
yeah. You know what I like is like breakfast for dinner. I like that too.
Oh yes.
I can go for that too.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I have.
Okay.
Oh,
So
speaking of
just
adobo,
adobo.
Oh,
So adobo, of course, all of these go with rice. But so an adobo, like you can have it chicken or pork, and it comes like in this gravy-ish sauce, and it's really good. And then the second one would be just fried chicken.
oh,
mm.
So fried chicken or
mm.
adobo chicken.
I'm gonna jump on this because I actually had chicken adobo last
You did?
night with over
I
easy
haven't.
eggs.
Oh,
So yeah,
It
so, I,
goes
so,
good with
I-
eggs and rice.
so I'm going with adobo because it's just another comfort.
Yeah,
like,
that's a special
happy,
special
happy,
thing.
yeah,
It's not
happy
something.
dish.
It's not something I make at all. But like if it's there, I'll eat it. What about you, Mike?
This is a really tough one for Filipinos to decide.
Yeah, because they're both good. Filipinos like fried chicken too.
I love the fried
Like,
chicken though
Ooh,
too.
if it's a good fried chicken, oh
Yeah, this is a tough one, but I would definitely say adobo just because I don't eat it a lot. I don't get it a lot
yeah.
Right?
now.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
And
say
so
adobo too.
it's something that you really have to
Special.
make, like you can get fried chicken like
Yeah, you can just go to the
that's-
drive-through and pick up fried chicken.
yes.
But yeah, that one is very special if it happens
Mhm.
in your life. Like, okay, I need to take advantage of this time.
I gotta make it myself.
I gotta
make
write this in my journal.
well,
Oh
let's
my god.
put it
I
this
love
way.
that we're both all like passionate about it.
Let's put it this way. If you're gonna have a meal and that you're gonna take a picture of, you would pull out your camera for adobo, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because it's like this is like not an everyday thing, at least for us.
Yeah, no. Except last night when I had it.
I'm like I know, and I'm like a non-cook, so that's not gonna happen. Okay. All right.
Ooh, my
So,
kids love this.
Vienna sausage, or longanisa,
Ooh,
which is
okay.
Filipino sausage. I know there's different types of longanisa, but I'm gonna be specific. So with Filipinos, longanisa, there's a sweet kind, and then there's like this like
Spicy?
yeah, spicy kind. So I would say any of those, or would you rather Vienna sausage?
Again, this is my kids' favorite like
Really?
breakfast. Like
How do
if
you
they're
make it?
over,
You just,
I
like,
just
fry
fry it.
it?
I fry it in the
Mhm.
pan with the rice and ketchup,
Mhm.
and
With
so
rice
yeah.
and egg. I'm sensing a theme here. We like eggs and rice with everything.
But we rarely get to eat rice, right? So
Yeah,
it is a
I don't eat
treat
rice
when
every
I eat
day.
rice. But yes, I'm picking Vienna sausage because it is
Okay,
mine.
one for Vienna sausage. Okay, Miley, Vienna sausage or longanisa?
Vienna sausage all day long.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Nostalgic.
Yes.
Okay, Vienna sausage wins.
Can we
that
tell we
one.
all grew up in sort of the same
I
household?
know. That sounds like I can only ask people that have eaten these foods. You know what? I would have picked longanisa.
Okay.
Vienna sausage was never, although I'll eat it. Like if I'm hungry,
Yes.
I'm gonna eat it. But I will say longanisa is like it stays with you all day. That's
You're burping it up.
You're burping. That's the gross part of it. It's like it stays with you all day. So in that sense, I would have picked Vienna sausage, but yeah.
So you picked longanisa.
I picked
Okay,
longanisa.
okay.
It's something that I don't have all the time, but and Johnny's so funny because he calls it languanisa. I was like, what's languanisa? I don't
Thinking the tongue Mexican.
yeah,
taco
I was like, it's
taco.
longanisa, but I don't know. Okay. Okay, barbecue sticks or cow beef.
Ooh. Which one can you eat?
Okay, so I gotta describe it. Okay, so barbecue sticks is like a skewer, like it's usually like chicken, pork, mostly chicken and pork. They have beef ones too, but it's over a grill. It's on skewer sticks. And then cow beef is marinated. It's like marinated with like, okay, I'm not a cook, but it's marinated with something. And you
Soy
Oops.
sauce, probably soy
Oops,
sauce.
sorry.
Sweet.
Those
It's
people that can't
sweet
see this
teriyaki.
food.
Sweet teriyaki,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, it's like this, and since it's red, that's I found that red one there. And then you marinate. The key is you marinate it, and then you grill it, or you put it in the oven, and it's so tender and
And
so good.
you eat it with rice. Not with eggs, not with eggs though. Not with eggs, but
rice is good. So you have Calbee or you have barbecue sticks. What if you were at a party, you could only choose one? Which one would it be?
Calbee, of course.
Mhm.
That's like the
Do you
fave.
make Calbee?
Auntie Carmen makes Calbee.
Okay,
Yeah,
I knew
she's a family
somebody
party.
makes
Someone's
Calbee.
making Calbee, and
Yeah.
I'm eating it.
Okay, my
I would definitely say the Kalbi too.
mm,
So good. They're short ribs. Did you notice that their ribs are just
short
cut?
ribs. Yeah, that's right.
And they're just really good, even though they get in your teeth and they're really messy.
Yeah.
Is that a
That's
first
so
date? A first
true.
date thing. You got to
Yeah.
eat it with your hands for sure.
Or have
Yeah.
dental floss in your purse.
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, I'm
And
gonna
my
pick Calbee.
dad taught us to eat it to the bone.
Yeah, strip it.
Right.
Like, yeah.
But
Don't waste it. Don't waste it.
I'm
Okay,
bad about eating
I'm
stuff
picking
off
Calbee too.
Okay.
Calbee. I think it tastes better. I think that is so good, so good. Okay, so pancit, which is a Filipino noodles. And then I think this is like is that like a
That's lime.
calamansi or
Oh,
lime?
calamansi.
Okay,
Yeah, it
well,
looks
maybe.
like a calamansi.
And so it's Filipino noodles for those of you guys don't know. And then just like Chinese chow mein.
It's tough.
mm,
If you said fried noodles, I would have been tough.
Yeah, I
would've
was
been
like,
tough.
let me decide what is gonna go against the pancit.
Mm.
I think I'm just
You know,
hungry now.
I know. Where's our local food
I'm
place
just
around here?
hungry,
No.
yeah.
You know, this is tough because it depends on what you're eating, right? That goes with either one. I actually like thicker noodles, so I'm gonna go with chow
Chow
mein.
mein.
I love pancit, but I just love the thicker noodle.
Mhm. And then have you ever noticed like, and we talked about this for like in movies where they're like eating just the chow mein with the inside the box? Like, who does that? Don't you share it with everybody else? Oh, I got the chow mein. This is all I'm eating. That doesn't really happen out there, guys.
In the real
In the
world.
real eating
Yeah.
world.
We share.
We share everything. No one is just, this is my box of chow mein. I'm
Well,
gonna yeah, I get okay. No, I was gonna have you go because I'm like, I'm just gonna go with the culture and say pancit.
Okay. All right.
They're both good, but I'm just gonna go for the culture. What do you think?
well, first of all, noodles are a side. I just have to say, for local people, noodles is a side.
Tell it.
But you know what? I would have to say chow mein because it's really consistent. Although I love
That's
pancit,
true.
Yes, me too.
you know, I love pancit. I'm super picky, you know, about
That's so
how
true.
it's made and who made it and what they made.
That's so
it.
true.
I've heard that.
I just
yes.
had pancit and I couldn't eat it. Like I was like, that has interesting taste to it. And I didn't want to take it home. I was like,
Yep.
I could tell that so and so didn't make it. And they're like, and then I found out later it was bought from somewhere. And I was like,
Oh,
yeah, it just tastes weird.
yeah.
Like,
Different flavors.
that's true.
Yep.
Chow mein is more consistent, but chow mein won for that round. Okay. All right, here we go. I don't even know how many slides there is.
Ooh.
Okay, so Lao Lao and Lomi. Lomi. I should have put.
We're
Lomi.
flying out. What's someone's privileges?
Oh
We
yeah, so
gotta
I
fly
gotta tell
out.
people. So Lao Lao is like pork and butterfish wrapped in
Taro leaf.
taro leaf, right? Because I was like, let me see the right leaf now, and it's steamed. I know. Don't come at me, please. Don't come at me. I just eat the food. I don't make the
Yeah.
food. And it's so good, and like
all
it's
good.
steamed, and it's like it's just wrapped in a like neat little package, and then usually you serve it with rice.
Yes.
And I just put lomi lomi because usually it comes
Together.
with together, and lomi lomi is It's like almost like a salsa with like a
With
salmon in it,
Yeah.
right? And it just kind of like juxtaposes the the cool and the warm together, and it's just
I think what we're trying to learn here is we all got to fly to Hawaii.
I think so.
And
Well, mine
I
came
know.
down there. And experience all the food. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
So Lao Lao and Lomi Lomi is going against Loco Moco.
Oh.
And I couldn't find a picture of it. So this is the best I could do, guys. It's basically a patty with gravy on rice again and with an egg on top of it.
How am
And
I going to resist?
usually a fried egg. Again, the egg and the rice make an appearance again.
How do you? I mean, you throw egg in front of me, you know which one I'm
I think
choosing.
the egg on it's like I'm down. All right. So think about it, guys.
I got mine.
Yeah.
Okay. So Miley, which one are you picking?
Okay, so lomi lomi salmon, I think it's a lot like ceviche because
Yes,
ceviche.
that's
That's
what
what
it
I
is.
meant. Yeah, that's right. Ceviche. It is.
there's lots, it's salty and there's
Yeah, and it has like the
raw.
onion in it, the red onion. Well, this one has red onion, but it has a bunch of good stuff in it.
It's like
but yeah,
salsa.
but it
ceviche, perfect.
but yeah, ceviche. I like the idea of ceviche. Yeah.
I would have to say lao lao and lomi lomi salmon because when you showed that picture, I'm not joking, I got chicken skin. As soon as the picture came on, my arms got all tingly and I was like, oh,
I know. It's just like I'm picturing it melting in my mouth right now. Like I'm yeah. And it's so big. Like, look at that. I was like, is this how big is this plate? Is
that
this
looks
like
huge.
a saucer?
No,
or-
that's like I think like a little teacup, like a little plate. I don't
Okay.
think
Yeah,
that's
'cause that's huge.
you know, this
What
is
are you
gonna
gonna-
be tough because I do love I'm just going with Loco Moco. I do love like Lao Lao too, but if I go to a Hawaiian like restaurant, I'm probably doing
Yes, you're
Loco
probably gonna
Moco.
order
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So I'm the tiebreaker. I'm gonna say Lao Lao. Like if ever I see it, I'm going for it for sure.
Nice.
Johnny always orders Loco Moco, but I'm always like I'm down with the Lao.
Okay.
Okay.
the loco moco is definitely more consistent. It's like pretty good
Yes,
everywhere.
that's another
Yes.
thing too,
Yeah.
right? Like it depending on who's making the Lao Lao, like you
Yes.
don't know what kind of experience you're gonna have.
That's right. Where are the leaves from? Are they from the Big Island? Because
Mhm.
leaves are they putting on it? And
Yeah. How is it prepared?
Oh.
Like
was it
do people know-
frozen?
right. Is it frozen? Do people know what they're doing? You know what I mean? All right. So we're going in the pork family,
Ooh.
which I
Mm.
think we've been in the pork family. But we're really getting to. So lechon. So with the Filipino lechon, you have that crispy, like fat on the skin. Yeah, that looks so good. And there's the
Crunchy.
rice in there, and it's crunchy. And then it's gonna go up against Kahlua pork.
Ooh.
So Kahlua pork, for those that can't see it, it's shredded. It's almost like carnitas, like
Yes.
shredded pork, and we put cabbage in it, and it's like with liquid smoke. It has that smoky taste and smell. Actually, it has a smoky smell and taste, and like my dad used to put like Hawaiian salt on it, and it's so good over rice. So lechon or Kahlua pork.
I'm gonna go because I rarely get to eat it and I love it so much. I'm gonna do with lechon because I just love you rarely get to eat it except at big family parties.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If you buy it yourself. But yeah, it's a rarity.
And know that when people bring out the lechon, it's like a celebration. Like
Mhm.
it's no like everyday meal, I think.
Sometimes they bring out the whole pig. and
The
you're
whole
just
pig.
cutting-
If
you're
there-
just
if-
cutting from the pig.
Yeah, there was this what is this show that Johnny used to watch? It's about the love one where they oh gosh, not Love is Blind, but it was
Love Island?
no, I don't know what it is. But anyway, there was they would go to other countries and try to marry.
Okay. Okay.
And so there was one that was like it was a white guy and a Filipino girl, and they had brought out she lives in the province, and they brought out a whole pig and stuff, and he didn't want to eat any of it.
Oh.
And their family was so appalled.
Oh.
Like, you don't know what we did to get this pig. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Like, he didn't even try. Like, he was like, oh, I'm not eating that. I am not eating that. And I think they got married.
And divorced quickly.
I don't know. I'm gonna pick lechon too. Period. I mean,
Yeah.
I like both, but
I'm just really gonna say Kahlua.
Okay.
I just love Kahlua tacos, Kahlua,
oh, I know.
Kahlua over rice, Kahlua with potatoes, Kahlua everything. But also, I had a really bad lechon experience. I'll still eat it now and then, as long as I know who made it and that was fresh, because we had a bad catering experience.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Anyways, and I don't want to talk about that because that was just
But that's true. When you're dealing with pork, you cannot play. You cannot play with pork.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is true. Just like the pancit, you have to know, and the lao, you have to know where it came from, because you're not just gonna eat like whatever. So lechon wins that round. Okay, so this one was kind of like, I couldn't find a picture of it, but my dad used to make this a lot. It was like
My
spam
mom
and
too.
peas and over rice.
Yes.
But like it was like tomato. Like,
Yes.
Johnny makes it. I don't know. He figured it out, but
I
Johnny
think
makes it.
pimentos.
Yeah, something like that, right? Or there's another one that my dad made. Again, I couldn't find. There's no picture.
Cream of mushroom.
It was cream of mushroom gravy over a hamburger patty and rice and peas.
My
So
mom would
these
make,
both have peas in it. I don't know what it is.
My mom would make the cream of mushroom with lamb, or like lamb chops.
Oh, really? We never
Yeah,
had
or
that.
chicken, and that's why I love that
Chicken. We've had it with
cream of
chicken,
mushroom.
but that was a treat. Like if I knew that was cooking, like I was so excited. So, but also like, this is like something like you just get whatever in your cupboard and you just like put it in.
Yeah, my mom called that spam goulash. She'd call that. Yeah, she'd make that, and then she'd call it spam goulash. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, my dad didn't call it anything. We just ate it. Because he's like, if you didn't want to eat it, then don't eat it. It's like, okay, I'm eating this. But he'd always do it like just spur of the moment, like just whatever.
I always call that poor people food. I mean,
yeah,
that would be that my mom would just
spam
put together, like
frozen
throw
peas,
it
probably
together.
frozen peas and spam, and then you could whatever tomato base you have.
I'll let Miley go first.
I love cream of mushroom. It's so good. I love it on everything, and with the hamburger patty, that looks so good right now. Actually,
I know I couldn't even find a picture. Like this is the closest thing, but this is not what it looks like.
No,
guys. It's like, if those of you that are listening, it's just a hamburger patty, cream of mushroom, gravy or whatever you want to call
on
it,
top,
on top with peas and on top of rice.
Yeah,
kind of like steak and gravy.
You know, it's funny. I wouldn't choose that. I would definitely choose the spam with the peas, and it's weird because, well, Gwen's dad and my dad are brothers. And when my dad cooked, that's what he would cook. It's totally like
oh my God, that's so funny.
Plantation food.
Yes, right? yes.
And but I didn't look forward to it. When my dad cooked, I was like, oh, Dad's cooking. We're gonna peas. But thinking back, like, wow, it was really good. And those times were special because my dad didn't cook a lot.
That's so true.
And it was like, oh, Dad's cooking everything in one pot.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna like put all these things together. And it smells so good. Like, and I like you, it wasn't like, oh yay, we're gonna have it. It was just more like, now it's a nostalgic thing, like the smell. And then when Johnny makes it, I just feel comforted all of a sudden. Like, oh my gosh, this is what my dad used to make me. Aww. Like it goes back to that. So
you're picking, what are you picking?
Spam and peas. Spam and peas.
You're picking spam and peas? Okay.
I'm gonna have to pick spam and peas.
Interesting. Okay, so
I mean, even though I love the other thing, I just don't get it that often. But
so spam and peas, I think, like I said, my mom made that. Yeah, she made that like at least once or twice a week, because that was easy, right?
Yeah.
And although it's good, I think the cream of mushroom and better. Whatever she made when she made that was the best. Like there's something about that cream of mushroom was a treat. So that's the one I'm going. Cream of mushroom with anything, whether it's chicken, meat, like patty. But we always had it with lamb. I mean, with lamb chop.
Yeah.
Or chicken, but
I
mostly
don't know
lamb.
if I've ever had
I
lamb
don't know.
chops.
I feel weird about cooking lamb, so I do it with chicken. But yes,
So
we
you're
used to eat it.
continuing the tradition.
Yeah, trying, but with chicken. But lamb was
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Lamb.
Oh, okay. I'm learning stuff. Okay, cool.
Me too.
I know. I'm like, okay, we have more in common. I was like, okay, some of these guys. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Simon
Ooh.
versus ramen.
Ooh, this is
oh,
tough.
that's easy.
Oh, okay. This is tough for me because I love them both.
I would say Simon all day long.
Okay, okay.
So
Oh
many
my God. What are you
combinations.
guys doing after? Now I want to go eat.
I know.
Right? That's what I'm like. That's what I'm trying to think what local place can I'm gonna say ramen, but only
Mhm.
because I mean I love them both, but there's something about tonkatsu, like that pork broth
Yeah,
and
It's the
the
it's the
sides,
broth,
the eggs, and then the
right?
cheese and the
Cheese.
mushrooms.
I
Yeah,
never gave it cheese.
yeah, they put that's one of the sides they put on the ramen. It gets all
Really?
fancy. Yeah, me and the kids love to go to like ramen places, and they like spicy ramen.
Yeah.
And then I do just the regular like broth, like the pork broth, tonkatsu ramen. So yes,
I wish there was more Simon places that like whenever I crave it.
you got to go to
We used to
Gardena.
go to Gardena
Mhm.
to do.
Gardena Bowl.
Yeah. And it's like, so I started recently getting into ramen because I just started like craving it. Like, and so we have a spot that we like to go to, but I would like to have more spots,
Nice.
but Johnny doesn't want to venture.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I found a place and I don't want to go, but I found that, oh, okay, this is ramen. Because my cousin was trying to school me. Like, there's a difference between Simon, ramen, and whatever you did with a cup of noodles. I was like, okay, schooling me. So so I've been like, okay, let me see what ramen really is, right? And I think it's interesting. Like, I don't like it spicy. But I'm still exploring it.
Mhm.
I do like it with like pork belly, like egg, like
Chasu.
egg.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That pork.
But I also like Simon too. Again, it's something I don't have all the time. And whenever I go to Oahu, I always try to get Simon. Like, so gosh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to make a decision after Miley makes a
I know.
decision.
She did. She said Simon.
Simon.
Oh, she said Simon. You said
I said ramen.
Oh gosh.
She was thinking about eating it. That's what
I know. I have to imagine myself eating it.
I'm
Okay.
getting really hungry.
I
I
know.
know. I'm like, stop delaying. I'm gonna pick Simon.
Okay. Okay.
But I like both. But yeah.
Where are you gonna eat
You're gonna
after
get,
this,
you're gonna get
Smiley?
hungry after this.
Oh my gosh. I
It's
don't
like
know.
watching K dramas, right? K dramas, and you're like, "Ooh, I want to eat the black bean
Oh,
noodles
they're always
and
eating.
the ramen."
They make it look so good too. All right. So
Ooh.
shumai against shopao.
Oh,
Well, this
So
one's easy
for
for
those
me.
that don't know, shumai is like a dumpling,
Like dim sum.
like dim sum. If you've ever dim sum, if you've never had dim sum, it's like a really thin like wrapper, and they wrap it like with meat or shrimp or both, and then they steam it. And then shopao is like a bun, but it's like filled with meat. Yeah, right? Did I say that right?
Yes.
It was like it's like bread, but there's meat inside of it, like a filling.
And you can have it baked or steamed.
Mhm,
And I
mhm.
love it baked.
I like it baked.
I like it baked. But this is easy for me, show pal, because I can eat that like all day, every day.
It's a nice little package. Like you can, it's like a street food. Like you could just walk around and eat it.
Yeah.
Like
I love both, but that wins a little bit more.
mhm, mhm. Okay. What about you, mine?
I would say, I mean, both are really good, but I would say the shopao.
Oh,
Bao?
shopao.
Yes.
Shopao. Yes.
Yeah.
Shopao.
Chasu
Um,
bao.
chashu bao.
Manapua, right? I know
Uh-huh.
it is Manapua, but
We know it as manapua and
Yes.
is so good. And I would definitely say manapua all day long. And the
yeah,
baked good, the steamed one,
all
they're all
good.
good. The baked one tastes like
Mm.
brioche. It's really
It's like fluffy.
It's like dessert.
Mm.
Isn't it like dessert? Because you eat it and you're like, ooh, it's sweet with the sweet red meat, on the meat.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day in LA, they had
Mommy King.
Mommy
Oh,
King, which was
Mommy
like this
King.
huge, it's like this big.
wow.
Yeah, they called it Mommy King.
But people were afraid because it was the rumor was that they were cooking cats and they were putting cats in.
And it, I would have to say I'm gonna go with shumai. I love like I could just sit there and eat it like all day. With shopao or manapua, it just depends what the inside is. I'm very
True,
picky.
True.
I'm very picky.
I like the reddish. I like when
Yeah,
it's reddish,
and
but
it's
mostly
sweet.
it's
I like when it's sweet. There's other things that they
yeah,
depending on what culture, right? Like
yeah,
what
Mm.
kind of, if it's culture, if it's like Chinese or Filipino or,
yeah. Filipino and Chinese do it different.
they do it
Yeah.
differently. So,
Mhm.
but Chopao wins that round. Yes.
And Hawaiians have their own their whole own
That's
thing.
right.
Their spin on it. The manapua is a little different, but it's just all good. This is torturous.
Yeah, torturous. She's really making us work for our food.
I
Yeah.
know. Okay, so we're down to the wire, and I would say, and I know I made it. Hold on, I made a different thing, but oops, hold on, 1 second. Oh, I can't even find it. Hold on 1 second. Like to kind of do a really quick breakdown. So we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna share it with you guys. It's not as pretty as that one, but whatever. We're hungry. Doesn't matter at this point. Hey, teacher, stop it.
Wow.
Okay. So this is my little bracket. So spam won this one.
Spam rice and eggs. Oh,
Spam rice and eggs won that one. Adobo won this one, right? Oops.
yeah, adobo one. That one.
I don't know how this is gonna work because
Vienna
I have a feeling this
sausage.
has to do with math, and I'm gonna suck at it.
Vienna.
Vienna.
Calbee.
There's not that many great Hawaiian places, right? to
No,
eat. You got to go far.
You have to go far. That's like I think you'd make a lot of money, but it does take a lot though to make
Yes.
it really good. Okay, we said chow mein. Chow mein.
I mean, there is like L and stuff, but it's not
But
like
not all
yeah,
LNLs are like
are the same.
the same
right.
either.
I think you guys said Shanghai. No, veggie. You said
Veggie.
veggie.
And
Lao won that one.
lechon.
Lechon. Spam and peas won that one.
Spam is winning. Spam is winning all the categories. Simon. And this one, last one was Shopao. Okay. So this is how this works. These ones are going against each other. Like I said, I think this has to do with math because I'm going to suck at it. Okay.
Okay.
Spam musubi versus, we're going to do just a really quick round.
Okay.
Spam musubi versus vegetarian lumpia.
I'm going with spam.
Spam.
Okay. I'm going to go with spam too. Okay. Spam rice and eggs versus lao.
Lao's a treat. I'm gonna pick Lao.
I'm gonna say Lao Lao.
Am I? Because that is a treat.
Yeah, it's a treat. So I rarely get to eat it.
Adobo or lechon?
God.
Adobo.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
I'm gonna say adobo because I can't turn my back on my boo.
after and after that story from Miley is like, oh yeah, let's go see. All right. We said Vienna sausage versus spam and peas.
See, even Siri wants to play along.
Wants to play along.
I'm going with Vienna.
I'm going with spam.
I'm gonna go with spam.
So cute.
I'm Vienna person. I know somebody that just cooks. I don't know if you guys do this, but I know somebody that takes the can and opens it and puts it straight on the stove and cooks it that way.
Ooh, I've never done it that way. You can just open it and just put the can on the stove.
Okay, you're a little bit too excited about this because I'm disgusted.
What? No, I gotta fry it because I like the outside to be.
Yeah,
very
I would like
crispy.
want it to be fried and crispy. Yeah.
I would
Okay.
start a fire. I just know
I
it.
know. I'm like, I don't think the person was telling me like knew what they were doing. Calbee versus Simon.
Calbee for me.
Yeah, Calbee.
Okay. I can't argue with that. That's good. And last, chow mein versus Shopao.
For me, it's Chopao.
Chopao.
Okay, Shopao for me too.
Manapua all
If they're against each other, yeah, I would definitely probably pick that. Okay, so now these two go together, right?
Oh my god!
Right?
Mm.
Okay, I think this is how it is. That's what I said. This is all off, but whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna make do. Okay, spam musubi versus lao lao.
Spam. Musubi.
Spam musubi. Yep. Spam musubi for me.
I would say it's more. It could be more consistent. I think I won't be surprised. So I'm like, okay. All right. So adobo versus spam and peas.
Adobo.
Adobo. Adobo.
Adobo for me too. Okay. Okay. See, this is easier. Here we go. Calbee versus Shopao.
Oh.
Oh, because like the Chopao is a whole meal in itself. You don't need the rice.
True. It
You don't
is.
need the rice.
It is a whole
Mhm.
Okay, I'm picking Chopao only because it's a complete meal.
I'd say Chopao, Manapua all day long.
Right. Right. That one is hit or miss for me with the Shopao, but I'm gonna go with what the group was. Okay, so this is the last one, I think, right? Okay. Spam. Oh wait, that's not the last one. Hold on. Spam musubi versus adobo. Wait. Oh no. Okay, this is the last three, correct? Right? Am I looking at this
Or
right?
do you have to? No.
Spam musubi, adobo,
Yes.
Shopao. Who is the winner? Right? Yeah, that's right. These are our last ones.
tough. Okay, hold on. Spam musubi.
Spam musubi, adobo,
Okay, I
and
got
Shopao.
mine.
I think I have mine too.
You know what? Mine is
so basic.
Oh. Oh my god, it's so
I don't
hard.
want to
You pick-
influence.
I know.
you,
No,
so I'm
okay,
gonna
wait.
go-
That's what I'm thinking. I don't got mine yet because
On
I
three,
love
we're
them
gonna say it.
all. I love them all. Okay, hold on.
We can't have a three-way tie. Let's can't do it.
Just this is tough. These are all my favorite things.
Oh, my
You
favorite.
can't do it to a foodie.
As I said, I have to do it with people that know how to eat.
Okay. Okay. Let me think.
Spam, adobo, Shopao. I'm gonna just go with my first that I thought in my head.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Even though I love them all and I can't choose, it just popped into my head. Okay.
You have yours, Mai?
Got mine.
Okay, let's say it on three. 1, 2, 3.
Chopao.
Musubi. Wow.
I love spam musubi. You know what's funny? My top one, but I was like,
the one that popped in my mind, like, you better.
it
pick this
was,
one.
but I'm like, you know what? I'm like, oh, but I do love bread. I love bread too.
Oh no, I was like no brainer. I'm gonna go with.
You know, to be fair, they all tied for me. So
They're all good.
I
Yeah.
had to just pick one just
Yeah.
by default. But
Well, that was fun.
that was
Thanks for
fun. Now,
playing.
you know,
Now we know that's a crowd pleaser. Like
now we can
spam
make it for
musubi.
every party.
Every single-
We're gonna bring spam musubi.
It's gonna please the crowd.
You know, they even sell it in Hawaii at 7-Eleven in the gas station. So
Yeah,
like
they do.
even this week, I was like, I thought we were gonna get gas. And my dad said, my mom said, yeah, we're going to Costco. I was like, what? They have spam musubi and manapua there.
Yes.
And so I was like,
So
oh yeah,
funny.
go get gas. But they went to Costco.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, like that is so cool that they have it in like 7-Eleven. Like you get a whole meal. Like
That's like
so
when you go to
good.
Japan, right? All the foods they have in
Yes.
Japan, it's all in the convenience store,
One day I go to
Ah.
Japan. Well, anyway,
Musubi is a favorite, and it's a favorite amount around like even the general Caucasian population.
yeah, it's a
Mm.
leader.
Yeah, it is, especially at least down by the beach in South County
Yes.
here. Like if Talani brings musubi to school, because sometimes
Mhm.
I'll make musubi,
Mhm.
everybody wants it. They're like,
Oh,
dude, let me have some of your spam musubi.
dude, well, now we know. Now we know what
Yeah.
the party favorite is,
The
and we can
party
just make
favorite.
it. But it is a labor, right? Because you got to make the right sauce. Because you have to. I like mine a
Yeah,
little
I didn't put any sauce on it.
sweet and salty. So you put a little sugar in the soy sauce,
see,
and
yeah,
in the
no,
sauce,
my
and
dad
then
used to get like it's like rice vinegar in the
well, that
rice.
too. Yeah, rice
But
vinegar. and
never
then-
put teriyaki sauce on it. But like I said, I'll eat it if it does have it. But I like it plain.
How do you make it?
Well, I kind of got it down to this
Oh,
25-minute experience. Like,
okay.
because I'll like slice up the spam, throw it in
Yes.
the air fryer, add some
Oh.
shoyu.
Oh, what?
Meanwhile, spam in the air fryer is great, by the way. Meanwhile, the rice I put in the pressure cooker, and it's done in really quick,
Wow.
like 6 to 7 minutes. Meanwhile, I the
You
nori
did.
ready, and then I'm just like boom, 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 because you have to eat it fresh. You can't eat it with like cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rice has to be hot, and then we take it for lunch, and it's great. And we leave at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:45 actually. So
Yeah.
if I'm in the morning, I'll make that.
Now,
So-
do you put the spam in the like in between the rice, or do you put the spam on top and then wrap it?
I
I see
make
both ways.
ways, but I usually put it in between. And then we kind of control the rice portion because it's not, personally, I like it. I mean, I'll eat it any way that someone
Yeah.
has.
Yes, exactly. Me too. I'm not gonna be the ratios. I don't care.
I don't care. But when I do make it, I make it not so ricey so I can taste the spam. But I also like to sprinkle furikake in there.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But
Yes.
I'll eat it anyway with Tabasco, with teriyaki. I don't care.
Do you put? Did you say your sauce? Do you put sugar in the sauce? What's the sauce that you based like the
With the
spam?
if I'm just in a rush, I'll just throw it in the air fryer and like put shoyu on it. That's
Okay.
all. Soy
Okay.
sauce. But of course, if I'm gonna be fancy, I'll make it with like the sugar and the shoyu. But
Okay. Okay.
yeah, use the air fryer. Have you had spam in the air fryer?
I have not. That's
No.
why I was like, oh, that's okay. I gotta
That
try
must
that.
be like bacon. Does it make it like bacon?
Yeah, it will
Like
change
how
your.
many minutes?
Uh,
The
maybe.
temperature.
Oh, I just blast it to 400 for like try 6 minutes, and then sometimes I'll flip
Check on
it. But it comes out really good, like putting the bacon in there. And it's so easy, like one can fits like perfect 4 and 4 in your air fryer.
I've never cooked rice in the pressure cooker though, like that.
Oh, it was
Right? I'm like,
right.
I'm so
It
traditional.
does
Like,
not take 6 minutes. Yeah, for rice.
I do the 1 hour like pot rice, but wow.
Yeah, your pressure cooker probably has a rice button.
Yes.
You should definitely YouTube it. I mean, all these things you can make in the pressure cooker on YouTube. Even adobo, shoyu chicken. I make.
That's right. That's
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't hit up shoyu chicken.
Yeah, we're really doubling down on this thing. Doubling down on this food thing. Ooh, okay, because I love spam musubi, but it takes so long, right? You got to make the rice, and it's got to be.
You gotta wait for the rice. You gotta fry the. You gotta fry the spam.
and
You can do it fast with
Oh,
those.
I like that.
That's why I like getting it. Like I feel like it's a labor of love. Like they did all
Yes.
this, and I'm gonna
Yes.
fully enjoy it.
Mhm.
And like that's like the best like field trip like food
It
too. Like so
Absolutely.
good.
It
Beach
doesn't need
day.
refrigerated. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good at the beach. It's good at a Christmas party. Who cares? You know?
Yes.
No, exactly. No
You
one's
know
gonna
what?
say-
Next
no
time-
one's gonna say no.
Next time for potluck, I'm doing that. I'm
Yeah.
Oh, you are all the favorite at the party if you bring stuff.
They're gonna make sure that you go. All right, we're ready for your.
So good.
Oh my goodness. I can't see you.
Wait, I can have it. Hold on one second.
I
Okay.
can't look at my.
Oh, and so I didn't mention this before, but this is our 100th episode.
Yay! Woo! We're
All
celebrating.
right.
Food. We will
So
celebrate.
what do you think of this episode? Are there some foods we left out? What do you want G and I to talk story about next? Leave us a message or comment on our social media. If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please rate us so we can receive more visibility and grow our audience. We would love to hear from you. You can leave a comment on our social media pages like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search for the Coconut Connection. Our handles are in the show's notes. Or you can email us at coconutconnection2@gmail.com.
All right. So I'm happy to have you
thank
again.
you for coming on.
If you want to hear other episodes with my Leon, we've done like a movie thing.
Yeah.
We did a musical, right? Coma.
Yeah, I think we
The
did.
musical.
Yeah.
We did what is the one? Shoot, it's escaping me now.
Joy Luck Club.
Joy Luck Club,
Oh,
the
yeah,
film.
yeah.
Joy Luck Club, the film, right?
And
Yes.
Coma. I think that was it. Just Joy Luck Club and
Coma and
Yeah,
Joy Luck Club. I
so-
feel like there was one more, but
I don't.
can't- after 100 episodes, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast like yesterday. You
Oh,
know,
yesterday, I'm like, I didn't have any breakfast.
like our episodes after 100.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, but it was fun. I'm glad you're here for our
Yes.
100th episode.
I'm so proud of you guys. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Where are you gonna
Mommy.
eat now? Where are you gonna
I
eat?
know, now you gotta eat.
I'll be honest. You know what? There's one more bento left. At
Oh,
the airport, and he brought these little
Oh.
bento packs. And there was
perfect.
one more left with eggs and spam and rice. I'm gonna go eat it.
And so we end this episode.
What we've learned is that spam, rice, and eggs
It's
is
a
all-
perfect meal. It's 5
Yep.
star.
It will help me cope with my missing Mac.
Oh,
I
no,
know,
you know
okay,
what?
I
Let
hope
us
you find
know.
it.
Let
Yeah,
us
yeah.
know. You
Eat
know,
first.
yeah,
Eat
let's-
first, figure it out, and then
it'll
go to
turn
sleep.
up. It'll turn up. But thank you. It was so nice to see you.
So great to see you guys. Let's get together and eat.
Yes, we will
Yes.
definitely. All
Okay.
right. Bye.
Thanks.